Hello and happy day, everyone. Oh, hello and have a relaxed day. What the fuck happened? I don't understand. Okay, in this video we're gonna speak about voice recognition in our application, how we can add it with native browser features without use of some npm libraries that's gonna take space on your node modules, and we're gonna check code in a hook way in React Vita, and I will explain you how it all works correctly. For now you see this interface application with 4 emojis, and these emojis are gonna react to our speech recognition. Like if I'm really angry, like it's gonna detect that we're angry and interim our angry word, like angry word in my case, and you see it's recorded, and sound and sound is happen here. So sound, it's another video. Before this I show how you can do sound effects in another video, and you can check it before this video, because you see there is 2 concepts and I separated by 2 videos. Open source code you can find in description in this video, and in source code we have demo no web3 branch, because origin of this application, it's web3 application where you can connect your wallet and use it like for blockchain mood blockchain mood setter for every block. You can check full application in another video where I review front-end smart contract code more detailed. In this video I am gonna review more like function of this voice recognition. I'm not gonna review full front-end here. So you can find open source code in description. You can test this in a demo version. Like first of all, pay attention that you're gonna ask for a micro to happen. Like, let me update, and first you see that we need some restrictions and accesses here. Like we need to allow while visiting site. Let's allow this time, and like I love you. Yeah, you see, sound is not, but it's not about sounds now. I'm crying a lot. I'm crying. Yeah, okay. And how you can see, we have some keywords on every of these emojis. Let's check this in the code, how it's gonna work. In the code we have this code from our GitHub. We have our React Vita here. We don't need this all web3 libraries. For now you just need to understand that it's a React Vita template. And all our main component logics, it's contained in this app.tsx. Like I just united in one place so you can easily understand what's happened. And in this app.tsx we see that on import we use voice recognition hook. Also check this. If I, for example, change to just some another tab, but I say like I'm really angry, it still happen in our application, you see. Yeah, so this voice recognition is gonna detect your voice while your tab is open, even if your tab is like not current chosen one, but it's just open in your panel. Now let's continue. We have this use voice recognition hook, and let's find it in the code. In the code, use voice recognition have this listening variable, but you see this variable is not used here, because this variable is only need for us if you want to show it in interface while your app is listening, for example. Let me fast add this listening and some, yeah, like this. You see, even surf help me. And if we check this now, we should see that it's always listening our commands. You see, you can check by this trigger that our commands always listening. And if we reset permission for micro, we not gonna see this before we allow. Yeah, when we allow, we see. It's like when you see some recording on micro and other. stuff. Like, let's check, for example, like, I'm happy. I'm happy, what's upon this you feel? Okay, sorry. Let's go next. Next, we have this use voice recognition here, and how you can understand this only used for like listening here. Yeah, this is listening commented. I just have another one button here, but we don't need it for now. It's for a main application, for a main branch, I mean, here in my demo. And for us this listening is useless. For code logic is just for interface. And let's we go to our actual hook, but before we go, check this. We send some handle voice emoji function here, and in this function we set selected emoji and handle set mode. And handle set mode, it's our actual transaction send it. So it's just handle voice emoji. It's what's happened after your voice recognition is triggered. It's no, you don't need this for now. Like, you can add every function that you need that gonna be triggered after your voice recognition gonna be like some response from voice recognition. So now let's check what's actually happening inside this hook. Inside use voice recognition, you can see that we have type. It's TypeScript. It's not important now, but we have this default map where we have all these assigners for words, you see, sad, cry, angry, mad, etc. If it's happened even now, you can hear. Let's do this. Let's add some another word, like some hard word here for okay, I tested a bit. Let's just add my name, for example, here. My name here, like this, and let's update. Ivan. Okay. Ivan. Okay, it's work, but for hard words recognition, like you see, for my name, it's a bit strange, but because it's a Slavic name, and I guess it's a bit hard to recognize. Because you see English words, it's better for recognizing for him. But okay, you can add every word, whatever you want here, and all gonna be cool for you. You can use this as template for you. With always. I don't know why this happened cool and relaxed now. Here, it's a bit annoying while I recording video that this trash is happening. Let me mute this page for now, because it's really annoying while I talk. It's even, you see, when browser is on some another layer, it's still like voice recognized. Some similar with cool and relaxed, what I say. But okay. Now let's check our hook for use voice recognition. How you can see, we have an emoji detected here, an emoji map like a props. But in props we just send our function here on emoji detected, and this emoji detected like check current emoji and assign it to this map. So it's one props here. It's just like one param, sorry, and this params just use some another emoji here to understand like what actually assigned to what emoji. So here some use state and use ref hooks. It's we need for insta recognition, you see, because my recognition it's happen not only when I click like some like it usually in GPT or other typing websites where you can just click on micro button and only then speak. Here it's work insta, and it's why we need refs. And use state just have a state when it's listening and not. For us it's listening every time when we have access, but in my main branch I have it only on button click. You can check in another video how it's work. So use effect, now here we see use effect, that's trigger. This use effect, how you see, it's main one, all inside this use effect actually. So this use effect happen instantly on your background of your application. we use here speech. We use a window WebKit speech recognition, and if you check in the logs, I already send it to logs here. In a window we can actually find this WebKit speech recognition here, and WebKit speech recognition just check if we have this function in browser. For example, in some another browser we can just not have this function. And in our case we have this. So with just some WebKit, for example, if I use Mozilla or Safari, we can have some problems here. Let me actually check in Safari. Usually in Safari it's a bit of problemino. Safari, we don't need testnet here. I don't need testnet. Oh Jesus, it's Rio1 testnet here. Let's ask for testnet, but let's check actual window object, and here we don't have WebKit in actual global window object. Here this hook not work correctly because it can't find, but for Mozilla you can add another implementation. If you need I can show you, but Mozilla is just smaller than 1% of current market, so I guess you don't need this. Let's close this, and you see in Mozilla even Rio1 wallet from my Web3 project is a bit bugged, because in Google I don't have this problem with WebKit. Yeah, but it's because I already connected. Actually I need to delete this WebKit implementation, because if you go to demo you can have a problem if you don't have MetaMask. Yeah, give me a sec. I sent another request with a commit with a Mozilla fix for, so you're not gonna have this problem with a testnet now with Rio1. So you see, anyway we can't use it here. It's not even ask for allowing here, for allowing to have this, because in Mozilla, how I remember, you need to install it separately. It's not, for security reason we don't have this API here with audio and voice recognition. So now back to our pie, all for the people. In voice recognition, here we check our speech. Next we use recognition ref current to check current speech. We can use this new speech, because speech in a window it's a function inside window, how you remember, and we can use it like a function here, and inside this function we have some key points like language that's gonna be recognized, continuous. It's mean continuous, like I can speak it at every time, like you see. And it's continue to check what I say, like cry, I say just in my words, like angry I say, and it's continuously recognize it. Like you see, it's have some delay, but still if I say like Ivan or love, etc., it's gonna continuously recognize it, even when I speak actually love, Ivan. Okay, maybe I just say it wrong, but you see it's continuously recognized it even if I speak much further. And if we don't have this, we need to do this only by button click. Interim results, it's mean you're gonna interim a function by interim your words. Just imagine it's like you trim your words, like I say cry, and only after this it's interim, and you can actually detect voice recognition. But if it's false, we can speak also further, like in a continuous example. And recognition ref is just we assign it to recognition ref for our key points. So in recognition ref we give another recognition constant, and on result it's another another function inside this speech object, inside window object. On result we have some transcript with results of transcript. If we check this results of transcript, we're gonna see actually my words here, at least we should. Let me check transcript and let me speak something. Yeah, I need to speak something that trigger my function, like love. No, I don't see. Happy. Give me a sec. I guess I need just to get event, not fully transcript. No, it all was correct. Just lock. I said before lock updated, and like if I say angry now. Yeah, you see, it's my transcript, not all correct. Just look, just I stayed before lock updates, and I've saying now, it's not understand words like like some AI models. It's still a bit trash, but it's cause it's inside browser API, and you understand browser API need to be performance even on some low performance laptops and mobile phones, so they can add some AI models recognition here. But still, for our cases, it's useful. In event, we see that it's a lot of another event features here. Yeah, for us, we don't need this here. If we check next, let me delete these logs. If we check next, when we do transcript, we just check emojis, and by emoji map, we check if transcript includes some words from emoji. And how you can understand this mean that if we have, how you remember here, cry in transcript, it's triggered cry here, because emoji assigned to cry here, it's found that this emoji is triggered, and if emoji in this emoji detected. Yeah, you see, and on emoji detected, this function that we give here in our main hook, it's triggered. Handle voice emoji gonna be triggered, and our transaction in main application gonna be sent. And in our application, let me unmute. In our application, if we happy, nice. If we happy, we send this if we happy, you see it's still transcripting. Now when I delete logs, it's because I not updated page, but it's recognize our happy, and it's triggered our hook, and actually triggered our function inside hook. I think you knew how it's called in JavaScript, because it's it's a stupid question on some meetings usually, how called function that called function inside itself. Okay, and then recognition on start, it's set listening. It's just for how you remember, for interface, set listening true, and its main listening gonna be always true. For us, in our case, set listening is true instantly, because recognition on start happen on use effect, and recognition on end, set listening false. It's neat for my main branch, because then in my main branch I have recognition on end there, and here you can just see that on end set listening false, but here it's never happened in our demo, and some fallbacks for this, but for our case we don't need this. You can check in my full video about project, full description of this feature. And okay, how you can see, it's easy to recognize words. You just need some transcription. You need to check if transcription assigned to some default mob inside your emojis, and you can trigger every function that you need. You can rewrite it by your purposes, because it's a fully open source project, and you can use it whatever you want. I will send all links in description. You can check another videos about this project if you're interested in full setup, etc. For frontend, it's of course easy one. Yeah, it's just to like frontend and npm install, and you can use npm install, whatever. But it's all for today, what I want to show you. And write comments if you have some questions about this. Let's go. Happy.